Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. How are you doing? All right. So I see some conversations in the chat about what's going on in the reaction verse. Thank you for joining me. First thing, let's smash the like button, folks. Let's smash the like button. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And warning, trigger warning, of course, DLF will say anything and everything. This is a throwback from a couple years ago where he meets his dad, the same dad he says that watches iCarly and Hannah Montana, then says sexually charged things about these little kid shows. Allegedly is what he's saying. That's what he's saying his dad does. I don't have any proof of his dad actually doing that. So let me share my screen. What I will say is there's a lot of white noise. So there's a lot of shh because this seems to be on a really shitty phone. I did clean it up as best as I could multiple times, rendering, using noise profiles, trying to get it as clean as possible, and this is the cleanest I can get it. So trigger warning as usual. Hi there, Julie S. Openly avoidant. Welcome. Ooh, I love your doily. Openly avoidant. The Attic, Bunny Angel, Shinolu Boops, Lynn Smith, what's up, KV? Debbie 08, hi there. Grandma Spudskara, Clover again, Sandy Shores, Marissa on a boat. How you doing? Karu, hi there. Gemini, Julie S again. Thank you for joining me. It seems, yeah, once again, a lot is going on in the reactionary verse, and it seems Schnoodle is giving you the heads up on what is going on in terms of negs, DC, Yaba, and FFG. So I don't think there's any further explanation needed. Hi there, Bunny Angel. Marie, how you doing? Pieces Little Brony Collection, Mo, Jelly Belly, Grandma Spud, and In at Tizzy. What's up? Yeah, so I think this would be white noise because I'm like, there's black noise and then there's white noise, right? So I think this is more black. No, this is more white noise because black noise is silence. It's the sound of silence. So this is white noise, which is more static. If I got my explanation right, hopefully I do. Anyways, let's just get into it because sometimes things are confusing. But let's go.
All right, people. It's Dragonlordfrodo here. Well, today's pretty much the last day I'm banned from um, YouTube. So I have about five, six. I have about 8 videos.
That is why I did the trigger warning. Anybody and everybody that hates the sound of static, like constant static, you're not gonna like this live stream. So maybe come back another time. Also, if you don't like DLF live streams, then why are you watching? I look in my studio and I see people um I guess unsubbing from the channel, but the point is if you don't like DLF content, and you're here for Saji, or you're here for Foodie Beady, or if you're here for Shani or anybody else, then just don't watch DLF content. All right, no problem, Jenny. Nobody. All right, yes, Monty's Mary, welcome. How are you doing?
That come on, move, gravy. I have about 8 videos
Natural Ginger, hello.
to do. It's already done. I have to upload tomorrow. Uh, so right now we're going to the store. Whoa. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Okay.
Hey, Hugh, what's up? Thank you, Marie.
Ooh, garbage stank. Okay. Ooh, it's nice out. Ooh, this garbage stank too. I'll throw this shit out.
Facts, Sarah.
Okay. So we gotta go to the Family Dollar.
So, folks, if you don't know, this is when he lived in a Lovejoy. Remember, he always wanted to get out of Lovejoy. He's finally out of Lovejoy, but this is a throwback from a couple years ago.
I hate going to that place. I'd rather go to like Dollar Tree. I mean, Dollar General is pretty good. Just because they take PayPal. But I don't feel like going all the way out to the. I don't feel like taking the walk to the Dollar Tree.
Years ago, Mary.
Which if I go to the Dollar Tree, then I might as. Wait, there's no Dollar Tree. What the fuck am I talking about here? It's like a Dollar General over there. Where is there a Dollar Tree? Oh yeah, there's one that's all the way down Bailey, and then there's another one that's at the Thruway Plaza. But it's like I don't feel like going out that way. So instead, we got to go to the Family Dollar and
So true, Mary. Why put the outside of your place on YouTube? But the apartment he lives in, he shows his exact address. He takes video right outside his apartment. He just doesn't care.
I hope the fucking Jesus Christ Almighty, because it's basically just a straight run down this street. But I hope the fucking whatever that the train isn't sitting there,
Hey, Kidney J.
or B, the police officer isn't sitting there, because we have to walk over like train tracks, and a lot of times when you go down all the way down here, there's either the train that's down there that's just sitting there, you can't go across there anyway, or there's a police officer down that way, and he likes to hassle people trying to cross the train tracks. Ooh, there's no trains coming, but you can't cross these train tracks because it's trespassing. You have to go all the way around. Pretty much like you have to go all the way around.
Hey, Granny's Den. Hey, Caramel, what's up? What's this, a good neighborhood? No, he is saying this is Lovejoy. So is it a good neighborhood? I can't say it is, but I also can't say it's a bad neighborhood because there's different levels. Like a bad neighborhood in the USA is the equivalent of a good neighborhood in other places in the world.
You have to go all the way around and go over the Bailey Bridge and all that.
Nice recipes.
You can't just cut across the train tracks.
Congrats.
Because that's trespassing. Ooh.
And Mrs. Claudia, before the tricycle, yes.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. So this trip can either be, short,
Hey, Oceana.
or long.
Goldie May side there.
And I'm not gonna get arrested or anything. It'll just, if I see the cop there, I just gotta not go that way. The cop just fucking sits there and why don't you go fucking solve some real crime, That's the way I see it.
Right, Charlotte, exactly. It's not that bad of a neighborhood.
He just fucking sits there. He's like, that's his job. I wish I had a job doing that. Just watching people cross. I'd let them cross too. Be like, I don't give a shit. Just stay safe. Oh yeah, I see the train. It's up there.
Hey, Erica.
It looks like it's moving. Well, we'll go check it out anyway. Now, there's actually another way to get around that part.
Look
so
at
that
this.
You don't have to go all the way around and go up the Bailey Bridge.
Somebody has a nice white picket fence.
You just have to go all the way around and just cross a 4-lane fucking street and hop over a fucking divider.
Hi, Katrina.
Because the fucking copper doesn't want you going across the track. Oh my god, such a fucking crime. But it's funny because they have the the Amtrak train comes around here.
God, welcome to the chat. Didn't see you. Shannon, welcome.
It's pretty fucking cool, actually. The thing is, though, is, if That's the thing, though. If I ever go to like Cleveland or something, I really believe that if I were to go like to Cleveland and on an Amtrak train, that's the way that they would go. They would go down that way. It would make a lot of sense, you know,
Okay.
but I don't know. I think what they do is I think the route that they just take, because I know you have to get to Cleveland on an Amtrak train, you have to. Oh, is this my dad up here in the white car?
Okay, here we go. It might be his dad. Okay, the moderate car maven. Hello, how are you doing? Everybody else, welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Smash that like button. So true, Schnoodle Boops.
Is that my dad in the? That was my dad in the white car.
Oh yeah?
And
Hi Tracy.
and so what happens is you have to get you don't get on the train downtown. You get on the train on Dick Road. Where the fuck was he going to?
Wait a second. Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking, that if okay, it's harder if you're walking to spot people in a vehicle, because they're more enclosed, but people in vehicles can spot you a lot easier if you're walking, if you know what I mean. Because one, if you're in a vehicle, you're operating something that has the potential to injure, maim, and even kill somebody. You have to pay attention, right? I'm sure his dad saw him. So what does it say about the family dynamics that his dad saw him and just kept on pushing? It's like ignored, not even gonna call you, not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep on driving.
I gotta make sure they wasn't going to my house. Okay, so I have to make sure that he's not going to my fucking house. Okay, so
Right, Mo?
okay, so
Cold blooded.
I think what you have to do to get to Cleveland on the Amtrak is take the you have to get on the Amtrak down on Dick Road, not the one downtown, but Dick Road. And I think what they do is they come around here and then they come down here, go. They end up like near downtown, I think.
Mary C, if you're getting seasick, then maybe this is not the video for you. A lot of the walk-in videos for DLF is very, very swingy, and you will get seasick.
And then they
Nice.
just take that train track that's like around like Route 5 or something.
Exactly, Martyr Car
They
Maven.
just take it straight through to Cleveland. I think that's what they do.
Julia, he's 5'9". Where's my royalty check? I thought you were playing video games, Dragonlordfrodo. So give us a synopsis. Was that your actual dad, or did you mistake somebody for being your dad in that specific car? Ooh, his dad was late for the next showing of Cold Turkey. Cold Turkey is a movie, folks, 1971. I think the premise of that movie was, if you can get a town or a city, everybody there to stop smoking, then you would win some ludicrous amount of money. I think it was like 100 million or something. I gotta look up the plot for Cold Turkey. It was a 1971 movie. I think that was it. You would win some crazy prize. No, it was a tax-free check for 25 million is what everybody would get, or the city or town would get, which is $176.4 million today. How incredible would that be? But yeah, that was the premise of Cold Turkey. And to be honest with you, yeah, no matter how much money, and to get an entire town or city to stop smoking is hard because Cold Turkey sucks. Sure. Thank you, God.
I'd like to. I'd like to go to Cleveland one of these days. The Amtrak and check it out. I can do that like for a day or something.
Then go to Cleveland.
Oh man. So yeah, I was told too that
Hey, Ashley. What's up?
I was told too that you don't even have to go. Um, what do you call it? You don't even have to. What am I talking about here? The fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I was told that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is probably like a half-mile walk from the Amtrak station in Cleveland, and I thought that's like the distance from like we just actually passed my parents' house or street, I should say.
Oh, thanks for doxing your parents, Dragonlordfrodo. Good afternoon, Marius Tarot Journey with me. How are you doing? Dragonlordfrodo. So this is the video where you were walking, you saw a vehicle. It was a white car drive by you and you thought it was your dad. So was it your dad or wasn't it your dad? Did you find out later if it was or wasn't him?
Uh, that's like the distance from my rich uncle's to my parents' house. It's right here. It's like walking. It's like walking from my house to the 7-Eleven.
Uh-oh.
You know.
Funny how we have 7-Eleven coming up today when it came up with Foodie Beauty yesterday. The coincidences.
But yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to take the long way around. Not down. I mean, not through the tracks, but we have to go. We have to go around uh, and go down Kang Street. We have to go down Kang Street.
DLF, was this your pre-weed days, the pre-shroom days? Also, I heard that you actually bought, what was it? What was it that you bought that I know you're trying to grow some shrooms? It was like was it brown rice flour? I know what that is, Dragonlordfrodo. I know what you're gonna use brown rice flour for. I heard you.
So
Hey, Annie A.
let's go down.
Anybody in the chat can tell me what brown rice flour is used for? Typically when you're not baking. Fupa Fupa, hello?
Let's go down Kang Street.
I do, DLF. That's why it's called a throwback.
That was Vanderbilt. And the next one is what Ryman. And then the next one's Kang Street.
All right, Foodie Beauty is live. I don't know. We're in the middle of this. She's eating sausages. I'm gonna have to catch up to FB after this one. Yes, Clover, it is growing
Yeah.
the shrooms. You use specifically brown rice flour and other things when you're growing shrooms. So DLF. How is your whole shroom thing going? Trying to cultivate some psilocybin, huh? I see you.
I see the friggin' train down there too. So we can't go across the tracks. That'll be a cool video to do. Rock rockin' roll Hall of Fame. Like I probably wouldn't even need I probably wouldn't even need to get like a hotel room or a Airbnb thing. I wouldn't even need that. It would have just been
Right. Moderate Car Maven, in all honesty, I really do think Foodie Beatty sometimes watches the streams when she finishes. She might go into mine and be silent, if you know what I mean. But she doesn't interact.
wouldn't even need a hotel. I would just actually that train isn't even there. I thought it was there. Let's see if the cop is there though. That cop is gonna be a pain in the ass if he's there. If not, we could just run right across the track. Let's get in the middle of the street here. Okay, so that train isn't even there. I thought it was. It must have moved.
Facts, Clover. Exactly. She does watch.
So, this is pretty cool then. Hopefully the train isn't coming because see I get it. I kind of get it.
Hey, Natasha.
It's because this whole area here coming up this way, it's owned by the train company, and there's the Family Dollar.
Okay, so what I'm getting from this situation is crossing the train tracks is a shortcut. But he just said this whole area here is owned by the train company. So once you pass and you get into this area here, to the left of us, I guess, you are actually trespassing because the train company doesn't want you on their property because you just want to cut out a few minutes of your time to cross the train tracks to go where you're going. You see this a lot in a lot of small towns, but I guess it's to the point now where a cop will actually be there to stop or block people from this shortcut, which means crossing the train tracks, which also means you're technically trespassing. Well, you are trespassing because it's private property, but I've never really seen that before. Has anybody heard of actual a one police officer just being there quite often, or is it that he's there whenever there isn't anything going on in Lovejoy? So then he parks himself there, or maybe he's like that guy, Ticket Terry, that I knew. They used to call this cop Ticket Terry because he loved giving out tickets to people. Like any other cop would have like a small stack, Ticket Terry would have like 3 to 5 times because it's like he got a total hard on to give anybody and everybody a ticket.
I see the Family Dollar up there, but if the cop is there, then we can't go across because then he'll just bitch at us. I don't know. He'll just don't go. And I don't want to deal with coppers right now. honestly, I'm just trying to avoid going all the way around this street here. King Street. No, it's Kang Street. It's Kang.
Sure, Gregory
Look,
Bow.
because we was Kangs and shit. See, there's a train down there. It's down there.
Right, Jenny?
But,
for sure.
and I'm using that but word again. Okay, so here's where we would cross. We'd have to go up here and make sure no cops are around.
Oh, okay.
And make sure this train doesn't move.
It's multiple tracks, okay.
Or else I'll end up like Gary or something. Because there's no reason that I should have to go all the way around just to get over here. Because, see, this is a shortcut. See that? Now that cut down a good, 10-minute walk.
Damn you, Ticket Terry. Ticket Terry's in the chat, folks.
Because what would happen is, see, that's where we came from down there. We would have to go all the way down Kang Street, go around, and then end up over here. And let me show you how this works. Because when we get out to this street, this is Broadway here.
Nice, Laura M.
And if I look to my right, and there's a Tops there too. If I look to my right, there's gonna be a bridge or something. And what happens is the train goes all the way up through the thing, and it goes over the bridge. And you can walk under a bridge and shit too. So little trick, because it's either at the cops there or the trains parked there, you can't go across it. Because if it's just the train there, you can't go across. Because the train, you might as well just go around then. Because that train is so long. By the time you get to where the train ends, you pretty much be down this way,
Jilly Witchy Boo, welcome. Smash that like button, everybody.
See that? Here's what I'm talking about here. If you look down this way, you'll see the train up on top of that bridge thing, and you see all the cars go under. So, and you can see the train going all the way across there. So, if it's there, you might as well just come around, Yeah, so, okay.
Don't remember that NS, but like I say, these days, in terms of policing, it's a thing called policing for profit these days. Don't really like it. I think that it takes away from what policing should be, especially when you're trying to meet quotas and stuff. So, but then again, I can kind of understand that in all realms of business, you do have quotas to meet. There are standards. So I can understand it on that end. But when you're specifically doing certain policing activities for the primary purpose of money or income for the town or city or county you're in, it really, really is hurting the trust, not only the trust, but the pockets of the citizens in that town or city or county.
And there's the 4 bus. We're not getting on the 4 bus. It's going to downtown. See that? Going to downtown Buffalo. Downtown's that way. It's way down there. Not way. I think I can see City Hall from here. You gotta know what you're looking for. But Buffalo City Hall just looks like a dick and ball sticking out of the fucking ground. All right. Now, that's some hot dark meat right there.
Really, DLF?
So,
Hey, Goldie Mace.
what I gotta get here is
Thank
I
you,
gotta get some
Jenny.
paper plates. I gotta get paper plates, some shampoo, some deodorant, and something else. What the fuck else did I need? Here, I don't know. I'm running out of I ran out of fucking paper plates. So we're turning this off.
Oh, he's back.
Wow. So my camera wasn't even going that whole time.
Hey, Tiny
So
Fairy.
what do you see? There was a train that I just seen that went across, and that means I couldn't go across the tracks. I have to talk about the throughway mall thing again. My mom once said that when she was younger, she would run after the train and then jump onto the ladder and hang on to it, and it'll take her to the throughway mall.
Oh.
And she used to do that. And then Gary tried it, and then he fell off the ladder and crushed his legs, and that now he has no legs.
Yikes.
And yeah, so so I don't want to be like Gary and try to take the fucking train to the fucking throughway mall, which isn't even a mall anymore. It's just a big fucking plaza with a Dollar Tree and a GameStop in it.
Monty's official fan club. Like my name, Monty? Yes, Mary. Love it. Love that name change. All right.
Now, I don't want to do that because I don't want to end up like Gary with no legs and addicted to fucking Vicodin. It's like I don't want to have no legs and addicted to fucking Vicodin. So I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, so here's how we get back home. We go through this little thing here.
Oh, yeah?
And then here's Kang Street. Yeah, no
We will be doing Chantel right after this, everybody.
legs, addicted to Vicodin. That must be rough. I shouldn't be speaking ill of the dead. So now we're on Kang Street. Like we was Kangs and shit. We was Kangs and shit. No, we was Kangs. We was Egyptians and shit. Okay. So if we were in Toronto, King Kang Street would be this huge street, but since this is Buffalo.
Okay, I get it now. He's saying King Street. Well, King Street, I guess, is a pretty busy street. There's King Street, there's Queen Street.
Buffalo. King Street is a little ass street.
Thanks, Fiona. Appreciate it.
There's
Hey, save.
There's Mary, Joseph, and the three wise men.
Really, DLF?
And baby Jesus.
And why are you trademarking the lesbians? I caught that. You thought you were gonna be, a little bit slick with that trademark, but I see it.
See, the train is gone. And see, this is where we end. This is where we had to cross the track. Gotta make sure the train isn't parked here, or that what else? The cop isn't sitting there, because then he'll. Yeah. Primitives? I don't get it. Potting shed? That's where you go. That's the place you go to smoke pot.
Oh yeah?
That's where you go to smoke pot with your dad. With the viewer's dad. You gotta make sure it's the viewers' daddy dukes. Like David Duke.
Like the Dukes of Hazzard? Wait a second, wasn't the Dukes of Hazzard like Bo Duke, Luke Duke, and Cooter, right? There wasn't like a David Duke. Where's that from?
Speaking of David Duke.
Hey Nadine.
I bought Double Dragon 4 for the PS4
Ooh.
the other day. A pretty good game. But there's these enemies that you fight. And there's like these enemies you fight in that game. And they're like what do you call it? There's like these enemies that you gotta fight in Double Dragon 4. And it's like Kung Fu Hitler.
Oh, that's why. I'm like, yeah, because, okay, now I know. Okay, so David Duke was the head of the KKK. Yikes, what are you saying, Dragonlordfrodo? That's not nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's really weird. It's like I don't know if they were like actually supposed to be like Nazis or something you're fighting in Double Dragon 4. But there's like a part where you go to Japan and you have to like fight like these like martial artists, and the way they walk, they walk with their arm out like this the whole time, like that. So,
hey, someone from Mars.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. And it's not like just like a move that they're doing. They're constantly like with their arm out like that.
Money Kayak, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Not all my streams are for everybody.
It's like, just imagine somebody just walking down the street and just walking with their arm like stiff out like that. It's fucking, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like, they could kick your ass too. I couldn't really get that far in that game. It's like it seems like the levels in that game are like really short. Cause I got up to like level 10 or something. Yeah, and then I got my ass kicked. I got my fucking ass handed to me. There's this part where you have to fight like these. Oh, here comes a train again.
I will be covering Foodie Beauty right after this. Tizidon, this is somewhere between like 2013 to 2018, maybe more like 2014, 15, 16, 17, maybe 18 as well, because the PS4 was released in 2013. Hey, White Witch.
Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Like if that train is parked there, you can't get past this part here. Because usually I would just like
KV, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, Dragonlordfrodo has been getting arrested since 2013. So we'll have to ask him, did he ever, was he ever in jail at this point in his life? Or was it before? I really don't know. Because, like I said, he's been arrested 5 times. Twice he's been to jail, technically once, because the first time was in holding for a mental, so to speak, a psychiatric examination. But yeah, he's been charged 5 times in total and being in the slammer twice. But the first time was 28 days of holding.
yeah, because usually I just walk up this way and cross the train tracks like that. That's a UPS train too. Huh. Well, anyway, I've actually seen that the Amtrak go by here as well a couple times. So
Hey, Dima.
yeah, I mean it's all multi-purpose. I'd like to do that one day. Just take a fucking train. I don't know. I've never been on a train. I think it'd be cool. I've only been on like a subway, like in like Toronto and here.
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually been on an Amtrak train. I think that would be a cool thing to do. And here's the 5-0 up here.
Oh.
So we gotta play it cool.
All right, we're playing it cool in case the popos get us. Oh, that's right. So this was right before his third arrest. His third arrest was the one that he was in the bin for 28 days, and the judge ordered a forensic on him. All right, good to know, Dragonlordfrodo.
Then it's just gonna stop. There's Ryman.
Ticketary is on the job.
And then the next street is like Vanderbilt. Like Vanderbutt.
Double Dragon 4 has a way different meaning in jail, Meg. I'm just telling you. When the boys are playing Double Dragon 4 inches, it's a different meaning.
Is this like donut time? Bravo. So now it's just a straight run down the street here. I want to know why my dad was going. He was going to my house. Do you see that? I don't know if he went actually to my house or like past my house, but he was going. He was going in that direction. I looked back and he wasn't on the street, so he must have turned. Which is what he should have done. See, this is my street here, but he can be up this way as much as he wants. And I'll show you kitties where he can't be. So
wait a second.
Hang Street to Ludington, he has free reign of that whole stretch. From Ludington to William, that's where he's banned.
Whoa, wait a second here. Why is your dad banned in certain areas of the city, Dragonlordfrodo? Please explain to me why your dad is banned. Because I really want to know.
From Ludington to William Street, that's where he's banned. But then he's gonna sit there and be like, oh, well, I gotta go see my brother. And he was like right across the street from me. Not really, but he lives like when you walk out of my driveway, there's a street that goes down. And he lives like on there, like a couple houses in. Like if I walk outside, then I can see I can see my uncle's fucking house there. Hold on, I gotta adjust this thing.
Wait a second. Has your dad ever been convicted DLF of any type of cheese pizza type of thing?
I can see my uncle's house there. And then, but there's like 3 different ways to get to his house. Though my dad does not really have to go past my house. I mean, I don't think my dad, or I don't think that the way my dad goes, which he comes up, he goes down Regent, and then to Green Street, which we're on now, and then he goes down Green, and that's the way I don't want him going, because that's going to my house right there. There's no way he can go to my uncle's house, not my rich uncle, but his brother. Oh, I farted. There's no way he could go to his house without going past my house if he goes the way he always goes, which is down Regent, down Green, and then make a left or right onto Dempster, which is like going past my house. Now there's other ways he could get over there as well.
Tiny Fairy just opened a channel. So what is your channel about, Tiny Fairy?
He can go. Oh man. He can go down Regent to Bailey, because this isn't Regent. This is Stanley. But Regent's the next street. He can go down. He can go to Regent to Green or Regent to Bailey, make a left on the Bailey, go down Bailey, make a left on the Dempster, and that's a way he can go. And he won't be going to my house that way. So here's Regent right here. And it's like my dad doesn't even give a shit that he's going to my house either. It's like, I don't give a shit if I'm going to your house.
So wait, why does your dad need to go to your house? Well, your previous house, Dragonlordfrodo. Did you put a ban on him? Did you tell him not to come to your house for whatever reason because there's kids at your house? And this house, when you say there's kids at your house, was this some sort of boarding house you were at? That's why there's kids there? As in kids, as in other people? Kids, as in what, like teenagers or like young adults? Like what kind of young people or young adults was at this house? Is this boarding? Was this like a state or county house?
It's like, well, you should, because there's a fucking that's a fucking arrest waiting to happen. Like I said, see, this is Regent. This is where my parents live, on this street. But they live all the way down that way. See if I can see their house. I probably can't, just because there's not in the line of sight. Kind of. I don't know. But they live about, I don't know, 8 houses from Bailey.
Oh. Yikes. That sucks.
Yeah, and then they
wait a second. Trashboat says if you've seen the home movies, his dad seems really creepy, Monty, and so does the uncle. Wow, okay, we're gonna have to dig up these home movies now, Dragonlordfrodo, because I wanna investigate what's been going on.
So then they come down this way, go down this way, and then, yeah, so it's ridiculous. They shouldn't be doing that. None. Camera. I'm filming myself. No.
Very true, Clover.
Get the fuck out of this neighborhood.
Okay, I see DLF.
Get the fuck out of this neighborhood. Alright, now someone's calling me. Why is Bob calling me right now? Not now, Bob. Not now. That was, yeah, that was. Why the fuck is Bob calling me right now?
Who's Bob?
Oh my god.
Dragonlordfrodo, who's Bob?
Don't make me across those train tracks. Yeah, and there's like trains on the other side of the street as well. That's why they call this whole neighborhood Iron Island. Is that my dad?
Oh, I get it.
They call this neighborhood Iron Island because the entire neighborhood is surrounded by train tracks. There's train tracks down that way, like on the other end of the street as well. And then train tracks behind us. And I believe if you go down Lovejoy here, see, this area is called Lovejoy, but it's officially called Iron Island because of the train tracks. It's like surrounded by train tracks.
Right, Gregory Bowl? That is so true. All right, let's take a look at Lovejoy on the map here. It really is Iron Island, isn't it? Because it's literally surrounded by train tracks. Like, he's not bullshitting when he says like Lovejoy is fully surrounded by train tracks. Like from all sides practically. There's train tracks everywhere. So wow, okay, no wonder it's kind of an area where you won't have families that are well established, is what I'm gonna say, because not only the noise from the trains, but the inability to sometimes get to where you're going because there's a train on the tracks that can take minutes, and this can happen multiple times a days. Only certain families or the value of homes will not be as high as in other parts of Buffalo is what I'm going to say, if you know what I mean, right? Hey Loopy, what's up?
And then they have, I don't know, there's just trains all over the place here. And there, I see 5-0 down at 7-Eleven. Somebody must have busted a cap over there. Somebody must have busted a cap over there. I'm pretty sure some homies busted a cap over there. Over down at 7-Eleven. Oof. Yeah, this neighborhood sucks. Like, I don't like living here.
Whoa.
I want to live in North Buffalo.
Whoa, I just saw a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,833 square foot home for less than $100K in Buffalo, New York, in the area 14206, which is Lovejoy. So I can get a 4-bedroom. Holy crap! I can get a 4-bedroom, 2-bath in Lovejoy. Okay, let's put this up in Lovejoy for $100K, and the house looks like this. Wow, that is okay. I could fix that up. Let me take a look at these pictures here. Not too bad, not too shabby. I'd change that up, change that up, change that up, change that up. Change all of this up for a 100K house. I wonder if there's like lots of problems. But that is not bad. That house, do you know how much this house would go for in Toronto? This is like a $2 million house in Toronto. Practically.
Or Allentown. Or the Elmwood Stripper.
Right, Kidney J, easy over $1 million. I would say, depending on the area, $2 million, easy.
See, this whole area. This isn't even like Buffalo. This isn't even like the United States right here. Lovejoy is like its its own separate country. It's got its own. It's got its own fucking president, and so's Riverside. Riverside is a separate country.
They would crucify me in Lovejoy, says DLF, but I'm black. I thought Lovejoy was full of black people. So why would they crucify me?
And you're thinking, okay, where's the border for it? Where's customs from Riverside to the United States? Well, if you go to Military and Hinman, you'll see Riverside Customs. Okay? Riverside is its own country. It's got its own bishop. And Lovejoy is a sister nation to Riverside. Because it's got its own. See, this is like the Republic of Lovejoy, and Riverside is the Republic of Riverside. River slum. Riverhood is nasty.
Right, Schnoodle?
It's like nastier than over here.
Hey, Jenna.
But it's its own separate country. It's like its own small country over there. Riverside and Love Slum, Lovehood.
DLF, I think it's your own thought processes that are influencing a lot of things. Lovejoy seems, of course, that it's an area that doesn't have wealthy families, but it's still an area that seems pretty okay to me. Hey, Leanda, what's up?
Okay, we're in the final stretch here.
Hey, a fish by any other name?
I remember when I grew up.
Seems DLF has a prejudice about Lovejoy based on his entire experience living in the area for a very long time. This may or may not be the case, but from what I see, Lovejoy isn't that bad. Mo is saying DLF is right. Have you been to Lovejoy, Mo? Like, what's going on in Lovejoy? Maybe I should read more. DLF is saying I had to escort Eugene to and from his car. Eugene was a very good friend of DLF. If you don't know who Eugene is, and Eugene was a black man. DLF is saying the move to Lovejoy, Monty, and see how fast they get you. It's seriously like Mississippi burning in that neighborhood. I'm not joking. Okay. I will look more into it.
I remember in this house here, there used to be like a Chinese couple or a Chinese family, and there's a guy named Hung that used to live there. It's like friends of my cousins or something.
Yeah, rest in peace, Eugene.
Back in the day when I was like 6, there was like a kid there named Hung, and he was like Chinese.
Will do, Mo.
All right. Now, you want some history to this place? Okay, so this place here with the fence, this wooden fence, there actually used to be a house right here. My grandma used to live here. When she died, it got knocked down. And I don't know what the fuck is going on here anymore. There's a guy that lives on. There's not even a house there. There's just a guy there that puts all his cars on the property like that. And in this house, everybody in my family used to live in this house too. It's like all throughout the years, everybody's everybody's fucking DNA is all over this fucking house.
Knowing what goes on in your family, DLF, that has a completely different meaning when you say everybody's DNA is all over in that house. But let's hear that again.
Everybody's everybody's fucking DNA is all over this fucking house. Alright, so I'm signing out.
And that is Dragonlordfrodo. Please don't go there, says Oceana Song. All right, I'll look more into it. I did see lots of stuff about Lovejoy and the neighborhood and people being run out, but it's not like it's over and over and over. There's articles from 2012 and present. How Buffalo became one of the most racially segregated cities in America. Wow. I'll look more into it, everybody. And I will be starting the Foodie Beauty stream right now. Smash the like button. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. See you in the next live stream for Foodie Beauty. Is it a sundown town? No, I have never heard of Buffalo being a sundown town. If you don't know what a sundown town is, then please just Google it. But it means that if you are a BIPAC, like a Black Indigenous person of color, then you should not be caught in that town or city when the sun is down or going down. That is what a sundown town is. And that was actually a thing where you will be heavily discriminated against and physically harmed if you were indeed caught after sundown in certain areas of the USA. Once again, see you in a few minutes. Smash the like button, and I will see you over on the Foodie Beauty stream.